music fades. The tourists all went back to sleeping. The street belongs to shades of every song that's ever played here, every note that found the air, every heartbreak, every triumph, every love beyond repair. There's a magic in the leaving when the night is finally done, when the city breathes between the darkness and the coming of the sun. 4 a.m. in New Orleans, when the last jazz ghost goes home, when the street is finally quiet and you're finally alone, with every story that this city ever whispered in the rain. 4 a.m. in New Orleans, and the blues begins again. I met a woman on Bourbon Street who danced like she was free. She said, honey, this old city holds 1,000 souls like me, who came here looking for the music, and the music held them fast, who came here for a weekend and decided life could last. There's a gravity to beauty that no calendar can fight. New Orleans holds you gently like a warm and rainy night. 4 a.m. in New Orleans, when the last jazz ghost goes home, when the street is finally quiet and you're finally alone, with every story that this city ever whispered in the rain. 4 a.m. in New Orleans, and the blues begins again. So I'll sit here on this corner till the morning finds its way, listening to what the city still has left to say. Because some places hold your history, some cities hold your soul, and 4 a.m. in New Orleans is where I finally feel whole. 4 a.m. New Orleans, the blues begins again, fading I never learned to show emotion the way my daddy raised me right. You swallow what you're feeling, son. You face it in the night. So I walked through years of silence, through every loss and every fall. A man who felt 1,000 acres, but never showed it all. Until one night at 3 a.m. I put a record on, and something in that saxophone just broke me like a song. Coltrane taught me how to cry in a language without words. Showed me all the things I'm carrying could finally be heard in the sheets of sound and silence. In the space between the notes, Coltrane taught me how to cry and finally let it go. A Love Supreme was playing when my father passed away. I sat beside the window, didn't know what words to say, but that saxophone kept moving through the grief I couldn't name. And I understood that evening, music carries what remains. There's a frequency in jazz music that bypasses all the walls that a man builds up around him through the winters and the falls. Coltrane taught me how to cry in a language without words. Showed me all the things I'm carrying could finally be heard in the sheets of sound and silence. In the space between the notes, Coltrane taught me how to cry and finally let it go. Every time I need permission just to sit with what I feel. And I think about the men who never found their way to this, the ones still locked in silence for a lifetime they will miss. Coltrane taught me how to cry in a language without words. Showed me all the things I'm carrying could finally be heard in the sheets of sound and silence. In the space between the notes, Coltrane taught me how to cry and finally let it go. Let it go. brother's wiping glasses. The chairs are going up. There's three of us still sitting here, nursing the last cup. We don't know each other's stories, don't need to know the names, but something brought us all here, to the end of different days. Last call for lonely men is not a sad occasion. It's the brotherhood of those who found their own salvation. Last call for lonely men who made it through the night, who carried what they're carrying and still came out all right. Not fixed, just still standing. Not healed, just still here. Last call for lonely men who made it through the year. The man beside me lost his business. The one across lost his wife. And me, I lost the version of myself I planned for life. But here we are at closing time, with blues still in the air. And somehow that feels like enough. Somehow that feels like prayer. There's dignity in surviving. There's honor in still being. There's something holy about men who keep on seeing. Last call for lonely men who made it through the night, who carried what they're carrying and still came out all right. Not fixed, just still standing. Not healed, just still here. Last call for lonely men who made it through the year. So here's to every lonely man who found himself a stool, who found himself some music and some unofficial school of life and loss and carrying on, of bourbon and the blues. Last call for lonely men. Gentlemen, we choose to come back tomorrow night and do this all again, because last call for lonely men is always just begin. Last call for lonely men. We'll be back. Silence. until the city lights were just a glow behind, until the road became a question and the answer hard to find. There's a certain kind of distance that a man sometimes requires, when the noise of being needed slowly dims like dying fires. Miles away from everything means miles away from me, the version that the daytime built the man I'm supposed to be. Miles away from everything tonight, just the road and the dark and the horn. Miles away from everything tonight, from the life where I was once. Out here the trumpet tells the story that I never got to tell. Miles away from everything and somehow finally well. I think about the choices that accumulated slow, the yeses when I meant no, the staying when I should go. Not regret exactly, just the weight of years of trade, of the man I kept on building and the man I left unmade. But out here in the darkness, with the music and the miles, a man can breathe without an audience, can rest without the trials. Oh, miles away from everything tonight, just the road and the dark and the home. Miles away from everything tonight, from the life where I was born. Out here the trumpet tells the story that I never got to tell. Miles away from everything and somehow finally well. But tonight I needed distance and the trumpet and this song. Some men find their answers, I just find the road. Miles away from everything is where I leave the load. Miles away, just miles, in the dark and the music, silence. The city stopped pretending now. The last bus already ran. The streetlight on the corner don't care about your plans. The neighbors all stop moving. The television's finally off. Just the rain against the window and the night clearing its throat. I've been sitting at this window since the clock struck 2:30, watching rain collect on asphalt, doing what rain always do. Thinking about the things I built here, thinking about the things I broke, thinking about the conversations that dissolve like cigarette smoke. There's an hour before the morning when the truth don't have to hide, when a man can stop performing and just sit with what's inside. No audience to manage, no version left to sell, just the man inside the mirror and the things he knows too well. This is the last honest hour before the daylight makes us lie, when the jazz plays low and slower and we finally let it cry. No more holding back the feeling, no more keeping up the face, just the trumpet and the darkness and the truth that takes its place. I poured the last of the bourbon, let it breathe inside the glass. Thought about the things I'm holding, thought about the things that passed. There's a woman I stopped calling 'cause I didn't know the words. There's a father I stopped visiting 'cause silence was less hard. Some men never get the quiet that this hour always brings. Too afraid of what they're carrying, too afraid of what it means. But I've made peace with all the hours I spent running from the dark. Sometimes the only way to heal it is to sit inside the scar. But I learned to love this darkness, learned to sit inside the pain. 'Cause the last honest hour always brings you back to who you came. Back before the armor, back before the walls, back to just a man alone who's finally done with all. This is the last honest hour before the daylight makes us lie, when the jazz plays low and slower and we finally let it cry. No more holding back the feeling, no more keeping up the face, just the trumpet and the darkness and the truth that takes its place. Think about the younger man who swore he'd never bend, who thought that being strong enough meant feelings had to end. He carried everything so tightly, beside him. He forgot what he had lost. But here at 3:30 now, with the bourbon running low, I forgive that younger version for the things he didn't know. 'Cause the last honest hour don't judge what came before. It just opens up the darkness like a long familiar door and says, come in and sit down, lay your armor on the floor. You've been carrying that long enough, you don't need it anymore. This is the last honest hour before the daylight makes us lie. When the jazz plays low and slower and we finally let it cry. No more holding back the feeling, no more keeping up the face. Just the trumpet and the darkness and the truth that takes its place. So I'll sit here till the morning, let this trumpet say my piece. There's a philosophy that lives at the bottom of a glass, about the things worth holding on to and the things too good to last. I didn't learn it in a classroom, didn't read it in a book. I learned it at a bar stool from the years it took. Every empty glass a chapter, every pour another page. Every night I sat here reading was another kind of sage. Empty glass philosophy, the wisdom of the late, understanding what you're carrying before it gets too late. The blues knows what the daylight hides, the night knows what you need. Empty glass philosophy is the only school for me. Talked to men at closing time who said more truth than priests, who laid their whole lives on the bar, from the greatest to the least. There's something about last call that strips away the face. When a man's too tired to pretend and too honest for disgrace. And I've learned more from those evenings than from any sober day, about the things that really matter and the ones that fade away. Empty glass philosophy, the wisdom of the late, understanding what you're carrying before it gets too late. The blues knows what the daylight hides, the night knows what you need. Empty glass philosophy is the only school for me. Chapter of this education here. I got a few more things to figure out before this night is clear. And when the morning finds me and the bar stool time is done, I'll take my empty glass philosophy and face the rising sun. Empty glass philosophy. My grandfather walked from Mississippi with nothing but his name. Said, son, this country owes you nothing, but the blues will ease the pain. I've been carrying that lesson through every city, every town, through every door that closed on me, through every time they held me down. But there's something in the bloodline that no circumstance can break. A certain kind of music that was born in heartache's way. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, got the blues running deep and true. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, and it's the only thing that pulls me through. Every bend note on this guitar is a generation's cry. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, and honey, that's the reason why. South side of Chicago, I played the Delta in the rain. I played for men who lost their women, I played for women lost in pain. And every night before I finish, every night before I'm done, I think about that old man walking, think about where I come from. running deep and true. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, and it's the only thing that pulls me through. Every bend note on this guitar is a generation's cry. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, and honey, that's the reason why. You know, they tried to take everything: the land, the dignity, the future. But they couldn't take the music, because the music lived in the body, in the hands, in the way a man bends a note when words just won't do anymore. That's Mississippi. That's the blues. That's all of us. Got the blues running deep and true. Got Mississippi in my blood tonight, and it's the only thing that pulls me through. Mississippi in my blood always. She didn't leave on a Friday when the weekend could have helped. She left on a Tuesday morning, left me with myself. The coffee was still brewing, her cup still on the shelf. She left on a Tuesday morning, left me with myself. Tuesday's the cruelest day, no drama, no excuse, just an ordinary morning and a love that came loose. She left on a Tuesday when the world kept moving on. Nobody stops for heartbreak, and the workday carries on. She left on a Tuesday, quiet as the rain. I've been sitting here on Tuesdays ever since the same. called into the office, said I wasn't feeling well. They said, I hope you feel better. I said, yeah, you never can tell. I sat inside the kitchen till the afternoon came through. Trying to remember how a man gets used to feeling new. Some losses don't announce themselves. They don't come with a storm. They come on Tuesday morning, quiet, clean and warm. She left on a Tuesday when the world kept moving on. When nobody stops for heartbreak, and the workday carries on. She left on a Tuesday, quiet as the rain. And I've been sitting here on Tuesday ever since the set. The worst part isn't the nights. Everybody talks about the nights. The worst part is Tuesday at 10 a.m. when you're in a meeting, when someone's talking about quarterly reports, and you realize she's somewhere right now, living her life on a Tuesday. Like it's just a Tuesday. And for her, it is. Robert Johnson sold his soul, they say, at a crossroads in the night. But all he really sold was truth and the courage to recite. Muddy waters brought it northward on a train from Mississippi mud, and planted something in Chicago that grew up in the blood. These were men with nothing given, everything earned through pain, who turned the worst that life could offer into music in the rain. The men who built the blues didn't build it out of nothing. They built it out of everything. They had no choice but suffer. They built it out of beauty they found inside the weight. The men who built the blues showed us how to make it great. Would shake the rafters, B.B. King would make you cry. Little Walter blew harmonica like he was born to testify. And every one of them was carrying what America had done. But every one of them kept playing toward the sun. There's a lineage in music that runs deeper than the notes. It runs through every generation, through the hands and through the throats. The men who built the blues didn't build it out of nothing. They built it out of everything. They had no choice but suffer. They built it out of beauty they found inside the weight. The men who built the blues showed us how to make it great. When you hear a blues guitar cry, really cry, you're hearing something that was paid for. Not with money, with a life, with a generation, with a century of something that should have broken people, but instead made music. That's the miracle. Not that they survived, that they made it beautiful. Who built this music where it stands. And every time I bend a note, I think about the cost of all the men who gave us this, so nothing would be lost. The men who built the blues gave us everything. tell you blues is about losing, about the woman in the rain, about the whiskey and the heartbreak, about the pleasure and the pain. And all of that is true enough, but here's the thing they missed. The blues was always about living, not just about the things you kissed. What the blues never told you is it's not about the fall, it's about the getting up again. It's about surviving all. What the blues never told you is it's stronger than the grief, that every man who ever played it found inside it some relief. Not relief from what he's carrying, but the strength to carry more. What the blues never told you is that's what the blues is for. I watched old men play the blues with tears on their face and smiles in their eyes at the very same place, because they understood the secret that the young ones haven't found, that the blues ain't about the sorrow, it's about the holy ground. The holy ground of honesty, of saying what is real, of standing in your suffering and choosing still to feel. What the blues never told you is it's stronger than the grief, that every man who ever played it found inside it some relief. Not relief from what he's carrying, but the strength to carry more. What the blues never told you is that's what the blues is for. The blues doesn't promise you that things will get better. It doesn't lie to you like that. What it promises, what it has always promised, is that you are not alone in it. That somewhere, sometime, another man sat where you're sitting, felt what you're feeling, picked up a guitar or a horn, or just opened his mouth and made something true out of it. That's the blues. That's always been the blues. Told you, is it stronger than the grief, that every man who ever played it found inside it some relief. That's what the blues is for. Always been, always will be. The kind of night that only happens once and stays forever. Filled with strangers dressed in borrowed elegance, but you moved through it all like you invented confidence. The chandelier above us cast an amber on your face, and I forgot the name of every woman in this place. The piano man keeps reading something written in your eyes, and the trumpet answers softly, it's too honest not to rise. I ordered something dark and let it sit beside the flame. I've been here 100 nights, but tonight don't feel the same. Some things you only recognize when you're already too close to walk away. One more glass of you tonight, one more slow dance in this fading light. The band plays low, the city sleeps outside, and I'd give anything to stay inside this night. One more glass, just one more song, the kind of beautiful that knows it won't last long. Let the saxophone decide. One more glass of you tonight. Your laugh is something Chet Baker would have played in B-flat minor. Every detail of this evening keeps getting finer. The ice in my glass has given up, it melted to agree that nothing cold belongs in a room between you and me. Old smoking velvet curtains and a bass line walking slow, the kind of song that holds a room and never lets it go. I've been trying to be reasonable, it isn't going well. Some nights the only honest thing to do is fall. And the thing about a feeling this specific is you never find the words until it's gone. One more glass of you tonight, one more slow dance in this amber light. The band plays low, the city sleeps outside, and I'd give anything to stay inside this night. One more glass, just one more song, the kind of beautiful that knows it won't last long. Let the saxophone decide. One more glass of you tonight. Last time I felt something like this, Sinatra was still alive, and nobody checked their phone. The last time something hit this clean and quiet, I was young enough to think that beautiful things last. They don't. But tonight they do. One more glass of you, one more slow turn, One more reason for the candles still to burn. The saxophone is saying what I haven't said out loud, and the whole room disappears inside this sound. One more glass, the night is almost gone, but the way you're looking at me says keep playing on. Let the trumpet have the last word. One more glass of you. Tonight. One more, just one more glass. Glass.